As the English pushed the Scots back. Hello everyone, you join me today on a walk in County Durham. This is an ancient walkway. You won't believe the things that has happened around here. From wars between the Scots and the English, to the industry, a lot has gone on here. Sunderland Bridge stands behind me. See if I can get a shot. Here is Sunderland Bridge. Over the years it's been reconstructed, but it's a 700-year-old bridge. And this was the bridge where the Scottish and the English clashed as the English pushed the Scots back to Neville's Cross, where the famous Battle of Neville's Cross took place. We're out on a nice walk today. It's on a pathway not far from Durham City. Durham City is just on the other side of them trees, and behind me is the River Wear. Now, if you'd have watched last week's video, you would have seen us on the Weardale Way. Now, we were further up the river. This is the river coming down, but I've brought you on because I'm going to show you this bit that we came across. There used to be a zip line going from the other side, as you can see there, to where we are now. I don't know if it was for transporting goods or if it was for military training exercises. I'm not too sure, but I'll show you. Here's this side of the water, and I don't know if that had like a mechanical sort of generator in or something like that, but you can see on the other side there is where the other side of the zip line would be. But yeah, we started this walk at Sunderland Bridge, like I mentioned before there in the video, and this is an estate that we're actually walking through at the moment, but I'll take you on as we go around. I think there's maybe a medieval church on this walkway, and there's a bit of is it Saxon church up the top, but I'll do a little bit more research and I'll let you know. Okay, so I'll get you back. So now that we've come to the end of this path, there's a nice little cottage there. We're heading up across the cattle grid. There's a gate to the side, and there's also, there should have been a stile there, but it's broken off. And we're heading up and over this other bridge. It's a nice walk. It's another cold day, but it is great. I've got the gang out with us. My wife Nicola, best mate Danny, and we're knocking the miles down. Here's this bridge. Nice little river there. I've seen some bat boxes on the trees. Bat boxes? Or bird boxes even there, look at. Let's have a look over this side. You can just hear all the birds. See them? See if I can zoom in. But we've came down through this tree road, following it on down here. You definitely don't want to be walking on that. Got the tree line there. See all the trees that have been on the embankment, either the river's claimed it or, you know, they've fallen in. Farmyard. We're just discussing basically the bits of it that was kind of like the earliest, and I don't know if I don't want to go in because obviously, but we're all agreeing that maybe this part at the end was the oldest, along with this added on, and then maybe there was always a structure in the middle, and that's probably been derelict at some point, and they've redone it and brought it back up to kind of like the up to the state that you can see before us. So, that building that you've just seen there, we believe it's a granary. Obviously it says the granary on that building there. But how amazing is that? Look at the beams. I mean, I don't know if I can get you a view in there, but look at all the beams in there. It would have had a floor, as you can see, and then obviously dropping down. It's absolutely, it's beautiful. Look at the wood rot. Look at the wood rot in there, starting to fall in. But you can see how it was constructed. The heart of the building, if you want to say, the skeleton. Alright. What's that? If it ain't red, it stays in the shed. Oh my god, look at that little case there. What a beauty. Oh, there, look, is that the old milling stone? There, no, it's not. Look at them big bits of wood, like. Look at them big beams. Aye. So they have braced it at one point. Ivy's taken over. Pretty cool, that, like. There's a manor house down there. I think it's private. Oh, look at this church. How was that taken back by the granary? I didn't even know this was behind us. God, that's got to have some age to it, like. We'll see if we can get in. We'll have a walk round, see if we can get in here. You know, obviously, you've got to be respectful. You don't want to trespass on anybody's land. You only go where the public has access, unless obviously the landowner gives you permission. I'm not an urban explorer.
It's a game.
Oh.
It's
It's padlocked, but we'll have a look.
What's it?
Whoa.
I'm sure it's like one of all the stores in Durham.
Do you think it still works?
Wow.
Oh,
See if I can zoom in here.
Shall we get remarried?
I don't think you get married in here, Nicola.
Oh.
Look at that door.
I bet you could.
Look at that. That's amazing, that is. Look at the way that it's. I wonder how old that is. There's a.
That's a good one.
Aye, have a little look on Google, Danny. And there's the hall there. And as you can see, it's a little bit of agricultural setup with the granary at the end. It's amazing, that is. Right, we're going to do a little bit of research on this church, and I'll put you back on when I find out more information. So, after doing a little bit of research, this chapel is dated back to the 11th, 12th century. It is known
as St. Bartholomew.
It's sorry, we've been trying for ages to say the name.
Bartholomew.
Saint Bartholomew, right?
Yeah.
We've been back and forth on the camera trying to say that. I should have actually put it as an outtake, but I saw it's 11th, 12th century.
St. Bartholomew Chapel.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, that doorway. Hello there, sir, you alright?
Mrs.
So this is Croxdale Hall. It's private property, so you're not allowed in, but I can stand on the boundary and give you a little look. The family that first moved into this home, it's still within the family today. It's just across from the little chapel that I showed you. Now, they had to build their own church inside this hall because the family were Catholic, and the little church across, or the chapel that I showed you, that was Church of England. So it was quite a weird one, but I couldn't take a video of that because it was quite close to the windows and whatnot, like, you know what I mean? And obviously this is private and you've got to give people the privacy, all right? But so that's what it is, Croxdale Hall. Apparently it was built by the local church for the family, and it had ties with the mining industry. So there's a little bit of background knowledge for you. If I find any more information, I'll put it on screen. There's a bridge here. When we first set out, we walked along there and I showed you over the top. But look at this. How cool is this? There's a little tunnel walkway. Must have had a gate on, because if you have a look at, there's old hinges and things. Maybe that was to stop the cattle from going through. But I'll take you through. Woohoo! It's quite dense, there's no echo. There we're at the other side. It's got the same sort of hinges on there as well.
What are you doing?
Back through again. Why not? And that is it. Oh, seeing there's a little robin keeps following us about. There it is there, see it just flying away. It's followed us on the full walk. People are superstitious about robins, aren't they? The river flows here, but on the other side, I don't know if you can make it out on camera, but the river's diverted there, right, to this building. Put in the comments, do you think this was an old mill? And I'll show you a little bit of evidence that might insinuate it was. But tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Does anybody know what this is? Or even this here? Maybe that might be better for you. Yep, put in the comments below, because I think I've got my suspicions, and I think Danny does too.
Yeah.
Yep, we're back at where we started. We came through that bridge there. That road that you can see is the A690, which is also known as the old A1 or the Great North Road, it used to be called. I thought to end, I'd bring you up and have a closer look at this church that's on the hill. Apparently it was this church that funded that hall. They put the financial backing to build it for what I can only describe as maybe as a privileged family from a mining background, the ownership of the mines. Obviously the church had a big influence on day-to-day workings of mines. Here we go. A lot of road noise here because obviously it's a main road behind us. So that little chapel that I showed you near the hall, that was the old Saint Bartholomew's, and this is the new Bartholomew's church. So there must have been another one maybe further into the village that are a little bit older or so. I'm not too sure, we'll have to do my research on it, but if you want to find out, this is called New St Bartholomew's Church at Het, County Durham. But aye, there's the A690. A very busy, popular road now, as you can hear by the traffic. Still weaving its way, modern world, linking with old, as times passes on. So the car's just on the other side of this bridge, through them gates, angle left, but look at how all the stone curves over on here. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So, I think this is a good place to end the vlog. Here's Danny. I said this is a good place to end the vlog. Here he is. Yes! So, like I say always, get out, have an adventure, make memories. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment. Do you think that's a mill? Yes or no? Let us know in the bottom. And like I say, I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys. Bush! Danny. See ya. Bye.